Brett, who is your garbage person of the week?
Even the biggest MAGA people on the planet think Trump's most recent plan is extremely stupid. Take a look.
I don't know. I think it's dangerous. Something about it just feels unsavory to me. I am so curious to get your take.
So what she's talking about, that is we'll talk about her in a second, but the plan that she is upset about, one of the most MAGA people I've ever seen on television, is this plan. Trump administration looking at a $5,000 baby bonus to incentivize public to have more children. And the hater in the crowd, symbolizing what seems to be a large proportion of MAGA people who do not like Trump's proposal, is this woman, Gina Loudon. Gina Loudon, I don't know. I did not expect this. If you don't think this is one of his biggest supporters turning against him, just wait till you hear the way she starts out her takedown of Trump's idea. Take a look.
Love me babies, love me some Trumpy. Nothing I love more in the world than being a mother. I don't know about handing people $5,000 cash. To me, it is such a big decision to have a baby. It is just not something that I want people doing with any incentive other than God leading them. And I worry about people who are money grubbing, doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm just gonna tell you, Terrence, I worry about, somebody on welfare, and $5,000 sounds like a lot of money to them. Now, could President Trump put in measures so that people on welfare don't get the $5,000? Sure, but then you're gonna have the left screaming about, oh, well, he only wants babies for rich people, because I guess you're rich if you're not on welfare because you actually work for a living. I don't know. I think it's dangerous.
So that is why she is my garbage person of the week, and that's why Trump is also garbage person of the week for a confluence of reasons. One, even in shooting down an empirically half-assed idea, a strange idea, a weird idea, like paying people $5,000 to bang for him, this woman makes it even creepier. Yeah. I understand that there's a lot of reasons why it's a bad idea, but her motivation for saying it's got to be godliness that leads you to this. And all these people who would potentially benefit from anything from the government are leechers, even though if I invoke God, obviously I know that churches escape taxes because they have tax exempt status. And they're just saying that anyone who gets any assistance from the government, even though they're giving millions and billions of dollars to corporations all the time, that's people that pick themselves up by their own bootstraps. There's one person named Kasim Rashid out there who kind of did I think it was a blue sky tweet that encapsulates essentially everything wrong with this idea. So just so you know, the cost to have a baby in America, if you have no insurance, is $33,000. For annual childcare, it's $20,000. Just to have a house, it's $419,000. That's the median. Meanwhile, Trump's solution to the decrease in birth rates is $5,000, which doesn't make up for any of that. And he points out what MAGA won't do. They won't raise the living wage. They won't raise taxes on billionaires. They won't allow a permanent child tax credit, enact UBI. Any of these many ideas, not all of which you need to agree with, but they aren't doing anything like that. It's just so creepy and strange to say, here's $5,000 to increase the birth rate. Why are they so obsessed with whether I do it to make a baby or not?
Yeah,
garbage.
Yeah, there's like a thousand amazing things. In the extended conversation, I think one of the guys says, because they're now like, okay, we want to do this, but we don't want the poorest to get it. So what if you made it a tax credit? We're like, you just in real time reinvented the child tax credit that you guys killed.
But John, that's something I want to hang a lantern on.
It takes racism to get them there, by the way.
The reason that people on the left are so mad at these folks is because they haven't really thought about it before. And I'm sorry that that's the reaction that we have. But everybody's trying to reinvent a wheel, and all the people that have been fighting the hardest for a lot of these changes know about the wheel. We've done the research. We know how it works, and there is a child tax credit that had been expanded under Biden that expires under Trump, and they're not going to do anything about it. And built into that is something that exempts you from being able to receive it. If you make over a certain amount of money, it's already there. But Trump wants, and people love getting money in the mail. They love getting money in the mail, and Trump knows that. And people, he wants them to get excited for $5,000 in the mail rather than fixing the thing that costs them way more than that.
Yeah, the major issue is obviously it's a bare fraction. It doesn't even get you out of the hospital. And that the woman that you had, she's like, oh, I don't want people doing it for the wrong reasons. She thinks that like they're choosing to get pregnant for $5,000. And by the way, think about how utterly elitist, and there's also a significant amount of racism there. Would she make the decision based on that? No, she's a smart person, but a dumb poor person would do it. They would sign up for something that would cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars to get $5,000. That's, again, the utterly elitist view. And then to be like, it should just be godliness. Well, unless you're raped, I guess, in which case, screw you. There's nothing you can do about it. We're gonna legally bar you from getting out of that. And then the weird focus on, I do want this, but not for the pores.
Right, so
and like
weird.
You can almost hear her internal monologue. Don't say black, don't say black, don't say black. And she got through it, she didn't say it. We felt it, but she didn't say it. So that's good. These people are so terrible.
Those are my garbage people.
Thank you. It's a very good garbage person.